What up, everybody? It's your girl Kitty Connects, and I'm here with Rastaa.
Slimy. Yeah, all that.
Rastaa, how'd you get your name, Rastaa?
Rastaa, well, it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it as short as possible. You feel me? Originally, like when I first started rapping, my name was Rastaa Baby, right? And that came from like my parents both had super long dreads. My dad's Rastafarian, and everybody knew my parents before they knew me, so they used to call me like Rastaa Baby, like the baby Rastaa, like the child. And then I changed it to Rastaa B because I wasn't young anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then there was another artist named Rastaa B, and then there was a whole situation with that.
Yeah.
And then I changed it to Rastaa with 2 A's, which is actually Rastaa. So, but that's where it come from, you know what I'm saying?
Rastaa.
It's Rastaa, yep.
Where does slime come from?
So slime came from 2 places, you feel me? So first, it came from one of my closest friends, Poe, R.I.P. Poe. He just passed not too long ago. He always used to call me Slime, my little slime. That was his thing. So I kind of say it to keep his memory alive, but then also slime to me represents still love in me. That's what it represents as far as when you break it down. So what I'm saying is, no matter what I go through, no matter like the tribulation, bad time, good time, whatever, I'm gonna slide my way through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still have love at the end of the day. That's what it is.
Hey, that's dope.
Yeah.
Because me and Deuce, we be calling everybody slime.
Yeah.
Because, hey.
Yeah, why not? It's just a slang, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 28. 28 years young, you feel me?
Lord.
Yeah.
You old.
Yeah, but I'm young though. I feel young, that's all that matters. It's all about how you feel. You feel
how you
me?
feeling, how you look.
Yeah.
How you carry yourself and
that's
all
what it's
that.
about.
How was your parents growing up?
My parents were the shit. You feel me? I had like the best parents in the world, like no cap. My dad was a musician, you feel me? My mom a dancer, so I come from a home of artists. They both paint. They're both super talented. They both had their own companies when they was young. So, you know, I'm just following in their footsteps, you know, but doing it my own way. But my parents are great. Shout out to Mama Ruby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So at what age did you move out your parents' house?
I moved out my parents' house, I guess you could technically say 18, but before that, I usually technically say around 12 is when I started to do my independent thing, as far as, you know, supporting myself and making sure I was good regardless of what was going on, and, you know, living my life however I wanted to live it. I was about 12 years old, yeah.
Why did you feel like you had to make that type of decision?
So, I mean, you know, there was a few things that led me to that. You know, I had a traumatic situation that happened in my life that kind of made me reevaluate certain things. Even though I was young, I've always been ahead of my time. Like, that's just how I've always thought. Even when I was like a kid, like I remember people always telling me like, oh, you've been here before, like you're older than you seem, you got an old spirit, all that. So I think I just digested things differently and decided it was time for me to, you know, decide what I wanted out of life, you know, and go and get that. So, yeah.
Your mom and your dad support your decision? So it was young, so you know.
They supported a little more when I was 18 than they did. Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
I do have 2 kids. I have 2 beautiful kids, Jace and Nia. They're the love of my life. Shout out to my kids.
You want any more kids?
Yeah, I want 8.
8? Why you want 8 kids?
I want 8. I mean, you know, I was raised in a village mindset, you know what I'm saying? So I want my own village, you know what I'm saying? I want to be responsible for more than just myself, and I want to take care of more than just myself. So that's just how I see it, you know what I'm saying? But I go back and forth every day. But in my mind right now, you asking me, I want 8.
You want 8?
It might not be 8 tomorrow. It might be like 3, but right now I want 8. So let's roll with that.
So I know your dad and your mom was in the arts and music a lot, but what else led you into the path of music? So
what's funny is I really didn't hear rap until I was like maybe like 10 years old, you feel me? Or like 9 or so, which is kind of crazy because when I tell people that, they're like, that's pretty late. But my parents, when I was growing up, all I heard was reggae and like Anita Baker and Billie Holiday and like The Temptations and Stevie Wonder, Bob Marley, all that stuff. Like, they didn't really play rap music in the house, like. And then we didn't really watch TV like that. My mom was really like, you can't really watch TV like that. So it wasn't until I was like 10 and I spent some time with people that were older than me, and they kind of put me on the rap music. But I've always been into music. I mean, I started making my own songs when I was like I want to say like 7 years old, I was already writing my own songs and playing on the piano and singing.
Okay.
So
can you sing a little bit?
I like to think I can, you know what I'm saying? But I call myself a fake singer, you feel me?
You can harmonize.
I be trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that I be trying. I got a huge respect for all the vocalists out there, so I ain't gonna say I'm a singer, but I be trying, you know what I'm saying? But I'm an artist, I'm a musician, so I mean, I know how to deal with notes, and I know, you know, harmony, and I know key, so yeah.
Yeah, so outside of your mom and dad, of course, I know that you had told me that your uncle dealt with music. What did he do?
So my uncle worked for Atlantic Records when I was pretty young, from what I remember, like 14, 15, 16, he was there. And you know, that's where I had my opportunity for my first deal that I didn't take. I think I tell this story so many goddamn times, but yeah, but the first deal that I didn't take or whatever, and then, you know, I ended up working as an intern under my uncle, and I learned as much stuff as I could about the music industry. And then when I turned 18, I opened my own record label after I graduated high school. Then I went on to open 3 more companies. Yeah, but I'm not gonna get into all that.
Speaking of companies,
yeah,
how many companies do you have?
I have 4 right now. Currently, I want to open my 5th and my 6th before the end of the year. I mean, Corona kind of messed me up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because people aren't spending that money like I need y'all to. But, you know, hopefully I open up my 5th and my 6th this year. I'm trying to get my corporation license by 2021. You know what I'm saying? Young mogul shit out here, you know what I mean?
How many businesses you want to have by the end of, you know?
By the end of my run. So my goal is 14 by 40. I want 14 businesses by the time I'm 40.
So I mean, I know it's doable, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But
how I plan on doing it.
Yeah.
So right now I currently have all my business written out from the top to bottom. How they gonna work, who's gonna be in them, what's gonna run them, and they're literally sitting in my folder at home. So whenever the money comes to open it, I'm gonna just go ahead and open it. And I've always been like that. As soon as I figured out being a business owner was something I wanted to do, I literally drafted maybe 6 different business ideas like that day. And then I just kept building on them, even though I didn't have no money, because I feel like, you know, money is disposable. You get money, you lose money. But the idea is the concrete. The idea is the foundation. So I was just like, man, I ain't got no money, but I'm gonna just invest in the idea as much as I can, make that as good as it can be.
You have it,
right.
You can just go ahead and
I'm good. Yeah. So, you know, 14 by the time I'm 40, and they're all different. There's only right now out of the four companies that I have, 3 of them are music based. The other one isn't music based, and then the rest of them aren't gonna be music based at all. So I mean, you know, it's just more so. Just about, you know, creating good business, creating opportunities for my friends, creating opportunities for my family, and, you know, generational wealth.
You want everybody to get paid. That's around you.
Yeah, I want everybody to be good. That's my thing, you know what I'm saying? That's what a true leader does, you know what I'm saying? True gangster does. Like, gangsters taking care of your people, you know what I'm saying? As much as you can, you know, and that's what I aspire to do. Like, that's why I work so hard and do so much.
Have you had any concrete relationships?
Yeah, I mean, my child's mother, we were married for 5 years, you know, so that was a concrete relationship. Shout out to her. Shout out to my child's mother, Regina. But yeah, so I mean, I have had concrete relationships. Right now though, it's not even on my mind, not even close, not even nowhere to be found whatsoever.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 22. 22.
See, that's why you're not, you know.
Yeah.
You're trying to fill your
way. I got a lot of more fish to fry before I could get to that point.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Sometimes, you know, stuff don't work out, so you gotta regroup.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but you know, sacrifices gotta be made. You can't win without no sacrifice. This is how it goes.
Facts.
The name of the game.
So we gonna rewind a little bit.
What's up?
You had told me that you had started your own music label at 18.
Right.
What made you decide to actually become an artist?
I became an artist. I mean, even at that time, so my music journey is kind of weird because I had always been working on music. I had started recording myself when I was 15 maybe. So this whole time I'm perfecting my craft. I'm learning how to record myself. I'm learning how to engineer myself. I learned how to produce, and I can still do all that to this day. And I think it was more so for me to step out as an artist. I just wanted to make sure my craft was up to